सानो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। What a beautiful text, this Vidura Neethi guiding us. Every mantra, it's all our own sincerity that if we apply ourselves, we will catch them, the beauty in them, the guidance given in them. So, yesterday's topic was so big, so important. We have spent sufficient time for it. We will not spend any time today, but only chant that shloka. These are the 6 people who are Nitya Dukhi, perennially miserable. Who are they? Irshi, the person with jealousy, Grani, who is pitying himself, Dinata, Dainyata mein, Asantushtaha, non-contented person, Krodhanaha, who is very angry. Then these 4 ways are, the last 2 we didn't see much, but little we say today. 5th one is Nitya Shankitaha. This is the important point. Always doubting. Nitya Shankitaha. About God he has Shanka. About the world he has Shanka. About the people and their goodwill or their heart, he is always Shanka. And he has Shanka about himself and his own future. शंकाग्रस्त. एंड ये शंका हम सबको भी होता है स्पिरिचुअल साधना में. एम आई डूइंग माई साधना वेल और नॉट. देखो, कन्विंस्ड साधना वी हैव टू कीप ऑन डूइंग. दैट्स इट. इट वोंट रिवील टू अस. इट्स लॉर्ड्स माया दैट हमारे साधना का फल वो दिखाता नहीं जब का तब. इट्स नॉट लाइक कंप्यूटर की गिव कमांड इमीडिएटली थिंग कम्स ऑन द स्क्रीन. भगवान जो है ना परोक्ष प्रिय, वो छुपा छुपा कर रिजल्ट हमको बाद में होलसेल में देते हैं. Therefore, am I walking on right path or not? The doubts always come. But that with Shraddha we can conquer. But we generally talk about other Ashraddhas or other Nitya Shankas. Nitya Shanka about my own self. कि will my business I'll flourish or not? Success होगा कि नहीं? सबसे बड़ी शंका है कि मैं सुधरूंगा कि नहीं. खुद ही शंका कर. तो इसमें जनरली नित्य शंका अबाउट द पीपल, that they are not good, they are cheats. We carry it and always dukhi only. It becomes a trait to someone. They don't believe what their children say. I don't believe it. कहता है, अरे पापा मैं कह रहा हूँ ना, फिर भी बेटा मैं नहीं मानता. मीन्स नित्य शंकी. You should ask, बेटा बताओ कैसे कैसे है. सुनो. Then if he is really wrong, then answer him. If right, you accept. But how can you continue being a शंकाग्रस्त? और एक बार मन में डाउट आया ना, यू कैन नेवर बी पीसफुल. And what's the practice to avoid Shanka? Many things I can say. Ek thing hai na, just the world is uncertain. Anytime it can happen, anything. So neither I have to have too much faith in it, nor I need to doubt it. जो है सो है बस. But don't do शंका. अपने ऊपर शंका मत करो, साधना में शंका मत करो, खासकर लोगों के ऊपर. नित्य शंका. Then always doubt on the servant. He will come late. He will take away. Your thoughts only are making him late. ये काम चोर है, करता नहीं है, चीज़ों को चुराता है, नित्य शंका. कर रहा है तो you remove him. You harm him. But in your mind, let us not carry शंका. मैं जो कहा था परसों कल बता रहा था ना इन अनदर क्लास, नॉट दिस, कि ऑल द जीवस आर अल्टीमेटली मूविंग टुवर्ड्स भगवान ओनली. इसलिए वी नीड टू हैव शंका, वी नीड टू हैव भय आल्सो. जनरल प्रिंसिपल आई एम सेइंग. Because the world is there not to bind. World is there to liberate us. So many millions of rishis and munis and devatas, avatars are working. पागल थोड़ी है वो लोग. They are working for all our liberation only. Have faith. With that faith only brings that particular guru in you, in your life. Then have faith in that guru. Then the guru brings the shastra and goal in our life. Have faith in them. They will bring the sadhana aspect in there. With faith, do sadhana, you reach the goal. इसलिए गीता में श्रद्धावान लभते ज्ञानम As true it is, samshayatma vinashyati, equally true. These two slokas, Agnascha Ashraddhanascha Samshayatma Vinashyati, na ayam lokosti na paraha, na sukham samshayatmana. That's what. A samshayatma will never succeed here nor succeed there, nor will have peace or happiness anytime in the mind. That is what Nitya Jeevi, Nitya Dukhi. Whereas Shraddhavan Lavate Jnanam, then Jnanamruddha Param Shantim, Ashirena Adhigachyati. So don't have Shanka, have Shraddha. Okay, Nitya Shankita. हर एक चीज शंका एक विचित्र पर्सनैलिटी बनता है, किसी को भरोसा नहीं करेंगे, मत बनो ऐसा. एंड लास्ट वन इज नित्य शंकिता इज एवरीवेयर इज शंका शंका. लास्ट वन इज परभाग्य उपजीवी. Yesterday we did not study this much, this one, but I feel this is more important than all five. Maybe because how long we become dependent on people for happiness? So long you are a kripana and miserable. दीनता हमारे अंदर दैन्यता आ जाता है जब दूसरों के सामने झुकते ही जाते हो. See that shloka in another place. Subhashitam it said, no? What is that? What is sukha dukkha? The definition of sukha is depending on other is dukkha, depending on oneself is sukha. Etad vidyat samasena lakshanam sukha dukkhayoho. Depending on other is misery, self-dependence is happiness. इवन यू डिपेंड ऑन अदर्स फॉर योर ओन सेल्फ डिपेंडेंसी. जो हाँ तुम नहीं कर सकते हैं उनसे हेल्प ले लो, दैट्स ओके, अलाउड, बट डोंट टोटली डिपेंड ऑन पीपल फॉर getting especially the emotional things. Then you'll be miserable throughout life. Parabhagyopajivi. Both Parabhagyopajivi, a literal meaning is what? Who is living in the arms of others. ALMS. दूसरों के भीख में जीने वाले. That includes the dependency on others. Dukkha. Somebody say I love you, then only I am happy. Say good morning, then only I am happy. Do that favor to me, then only I am happy. Parabhagyopajivi. And somebody should be there around me for company. Somebody should appreciate me. Somebody should recognize my contribution. They are nitya dukhi. Is it not? Even small little matters also. You know, she made a khana. Then she's asking husband, where kaisa hai taste, kaisa hai batao. No, this is parabhagyopajivi. You made it, you leave, unka prarabdha hai. You go and eat in the hotel. Why? Because they have it, and every day she'll have to ask him, and he will be habitually say, तुमने बनाया अब तो बढ़िया ही रहेगा करके वो भगवान का नाम 108 बार लेके खाता है बचने के लिए. Such a silly thing, that also parabhagyopachi. That we want others to appreciate us, recognize us, acknowledge us, which will never happen in this world. Not for somebody is wrong in their intention. That's so the nature. That's how the timings change. That's how the prarabdha takes each one to different direction. How can I depend on you? You have your own life, you have your own progress, your own growth, your own unfoldments. If I depend on parabhagyopajivi, I'll never be happy. Miserable, miserable. बहुत पावरफुल है ये वाला. Learn to be happy with yourself. Love yourself more than anyone. Then be happy with yourself. This is also required. देखो ये साधना में ना कोई भी फुल प्रूफ नहीं होता. जिसकी जब जरूरत है उसको यूज करना है. When you are arrogant, get out the arrogance by serving, loving others. When you become too kripana in front of others, kick everybody and love yourself. Paropakari. What's that? Para Parabhagyopajivi is a 6. Now, next two shlokas are interesting, important. I'll just enumerate them and go forward. You can do contemplation. Ki saptadoshaha sadaragnya hatavya vyasanodaya These are seven doshas. Always the Raja should give them up. Else he will include into himself, will bring to himself, invite to himself all the difficulties, problem, misery, suffering. Raja. And Raja means not only Raja the king. Everybody is king in one place or the other. And the father of the house is a Raja there. And why especially the six, seven doshas have to be given up, told to Raja, because Yatha Raja, Tatha Praja. ठीक है सप्त दोषा हातव्या राज्ञा व्यसनोदया इफ यू डोंट गिव देम अब व्यसन विल कम दुख विल कम प्रायशो यही विनश्यन्ति कृतमूला अपि ईश्वराः means what even if somebody is very strong very powerful very deeply rooted in their particular fields or achievements yet they get destroyed because of any one of these seven doshas. सो जो कृतमूल है अपना मूल अच्छा बना चुके हैं ईश्वर है यू आर वेरी पावरफुल इन अचीविंग वॉट एवर दे ऑल्सो गेट डिस्ट्रॉयड इफ एनी ऑफ दिस सेवन दोषास आर देयर therefore these doshas should never be now in this way एक दो तीन चार पाँच छः सात number करते हुए विदुर जी is giving us so much of direction how much of the maturity must we have pranams daily एक बार करो ओम श्री विदुराय नमः धर्म के वो आचार्य हैं in Bhagavad Vidurodha Samvada, Maitreya Vidura Samvada. How many? 2-3 skandhas is Maitreya Vidura Samvada only. All what Lord Krishna taught Maitreya ji gave it to Vidura. Great person he is. You have to salute him. Okay, the seven things are the bad things. Dosha, we have to give them up. As a king and everybody else, you may be rooted in your spiritual sadhana. You may be rooted in your dharmic karma, you are rooted in your professional works, you are rooted in values. But these seven of them, they will uproot you from that nobility also. उखाड़ के फेंक देंगे आपके अच्छाइयों को ये सात चीजें इसलिए कभी कभी ना अच्छी चीजों को प्रैक्टिस करने से ज्यादा बुरे चीजों को छोड़ने के ऊपर भी ध्यान देना और बुरे चीज़ों का अच्छे से करते करते बुरे भी छोड़ना और हमेशा चौकन्ना रहना कि नेवर एवर द गुड इज फेडिंग अवे फ्रॉम मी द बैड इज एंटरिंग इनटू मी दिस इज कॉल्ड अवेयरनेस अलर्टनेस वही अचीवमेंट है then you will see the consequent peace happiness in what are those seven things first striyaha kama and this is a well known thing and examples are countless every period of history. Is it not? Whoever have become victim of karma, whatever the great things they had till that time, they lost everything. Simple, like Sita ji. One small kamana, I want that deer. हो गया she from such a comfortable place in the ashrama with Rama वहां से दूर अबे लंका में she went in between all the rakshasas in the same way any kamana will pull you down from whatever the great position we are. People may be doing thousands and thousands of years of tapasya, but one moment inadvertence and allowing kamana to overpower, all of that goes away. Kamana, desire, passion. Striyaha means that. Striyaha means kamana. Mainly is that. Striyaha means three kamana. I explained as every kamana, mainly the powerful kamana is striyaha. Vidurji talks about striyaha. Stri to Purusha, Purusha to Stri. Every glory, every beauty, every achievements are lost for this. Second one is what? Aksha. Aksha means dice, the play of dice. Dyuta Krida. It may be in any form, all the Dyuta Kridas. It can be including even your Dalal Street को include वो भी द्यूत क्रीड़ा ही है wherever जो जुआ वगैरह खेलते हैं वेराइटी आजकल तो एवरीथिंग अवेलेबल दे गिव बिग बिग नेम्स बट उन सब में न्याय से कुछ करके पाने का नहीं है कुछ गफलत करके दूसरों को धोखा देना है द्यूतक क्रीड़ा ऑल दीज बेटिंग्स ऑल दीज द प्लेइंग कार्ड्स जो भी है सब उसमें आते हैं देन फर्दर द एग्जांपल इज युधिष्ठिर हिमसेल्फ he lost everything in that द्यूतक क्रीड़ा Is it not? Third one is what? Mrugaya. Mrugaya means hunting. A king. Mrugaya means hunting. You have to be very conscious about it. Because that lion then itself pounds upon you, it may kill you. In the search for going for the animals to hunt, you may fall in a valley. Kitne raja mare? Now, the biggest example for the Mrugaya is the Parikshit only. He went for hunting only, no? Parikshit Raja. Then he was hungry, thirsty, could not find any water, food. Then he saw that mission. He asked him, Pani hai to do, but he was in meditation. The Shringi Rishi. Then he put a dead snake in his neck. He did not curse, but his son cursed. 7 दिन में मर जाओगे. Takshaka will bite you. देखो, मृगया. We're just seeing examples. So, Striyaha, then second one is Striyaha, Akshaha, Mrugaya. The fourth is the worst one, Panam. The one who is addicted to the drinks, including all drugs, etc. Durbhara Jivitam. You know, many families destroyed just to because of this thing, Panam. You know, drunkard, पूरे पैसे खत्म. Even all the gayne of the wife, he has sold them for that. Even if he tortured her, go and bring money from home. ये आप जो 30-40 साल पहले हर दिन देखते थे, यही होते थे. Nowadays, even women also, therefore they both destroy each other. इसीलिए ना कहते हैं हमें कि जितना खाने के लिए चाहिए उससे ज़्यादा 1 रुपये ज़्यादा नहीं होना चाहिए. इतना दौलत दो भगवान कि साधु भूखा ना रहे, मैं भूखा ना रहूं, बस. Little more than you, when the money is there, no, you get tempted to spend that money in bhoga. नहीं तो चुप. ये महा भयंकर दुष्टता है इस पैसे में, if you don't observe carefully. And it is taking away all the opportunity or possibility of spiritual evolution also. So, Striya, Akshaha, Dyutam, Mrugaya, Panam. Fifth one is Vak Parushyam. Parushata in the Vani, the harshness of the speech, including all the humiliation, insults, abusiveness, belittling others, finding faults with others. None of our business it is. आजकल इसका भी बड़े लेवल पे इतना आदत हो गया. Even the big leaders also forgetting that the people are watching them, they talk the parusha padajala. जरूरत नहीं उसका. आपकी बात जो है आप मतलब बता दो. Why should we use angry words for it, harsh words for it, abusive words for it, censuring words for it? No need. आजकल बहुत हो गया वाला हर एक चीज. That's the भयंकरता of कलियुग. स्त्रियाः, everybody is wherever you go, that lust and passion. अक्षाः, दिन रात फंसे उसमें. मृगया, देखो नॉनवेज खाई जा रहे. फिर पानम, विच इज द डे वेयर इज नो विदाउट पानम. वाक पारुष्यम छ, मुंह खोलते ही लड़ाई से. 5. Sixth one is then mahachya danda parushyam. Mahachya danda parushyam means giving severe punishments to oneself or to others, mainly to others. Raja should not do the capital punishments, etc. That is the last thing you should do. Because you must know every person is a jiva, he is evolving. And as a human itself, he has evolved and came. Take a chance and educate him. Put him behind bars. You can't put him just to सूली पर नहीं चढ़ाना. Like in all the Muslim Arab countries, they just shoot करके मार देते हैं. Capital punishment उतना serious नहीं. In India, केस goes on 40 साल के लिए, मतलब उसको करते ही नहीं. In fact, by the time decision comes, he is already naturally dead. That also is not right. You have to have the courts and all fast. क्योंकि हमारे ना साक्ष्य के ऊपर होता है witness. Our problem for our Indian penal code and judges is without साक्ष्यम neither आप बरी भी कर सकते हैं या ना आपको convict भी कर सकते हैं. He is helpless. Therefore, the cases go for months, years. Because the heart of a न्यायस्थान में जज क्या है ना, मुझे किसी को फेवर भी नहीं करना या किसी को नुकसान भी नहीं पहुंचाना with my गलत decision. बिकॉज ही हैव टू भोगना पड़ता है उसका, हर दिन इतने जजमेंट दे रहे हैं, तो हाउ मच ऑफ पाप आई विल एंटर इनटू इफ ही गोज रॉन्ग. Therefore, in his own wisdom, he knows it is better the case go on rather than decide it in wrong manner. इसलिए इसका मशवरा मशवरा सलाह तशवा नहीं हुआ, इतना बात तो चल रहा है ना. ये तो नहीं होगा कि गलत डिसीजन हो गया करके. बिकॉज इफ एक क्रिमिनल को बरी भी कर दी, सो देन द टोटलिटी विल कर्स यू. एन इनोसेंट इज पनिश्ड, देन हिज दुख विल कर्स अस. Therefore कठिन दंड मत दो, एक लेवल का दो, समझा दो. दिस द सिक्स्थ वन. द लास्ट वन इज अर्थ दूषणम. इफ इज मिसयूजिंग द वेल्थ, including all the human wealth and the gross wealth and the human resources. These are all the wealth for the king, for his kingdom, and if he is misusing them, उनका भी नाश हो जाता है. So don't misuse the wealth and property and the human resources. Don't punish too much. Then also they never have the parushavani. पानम नहीं होना है, मृगया नहीं होना है, अक्षाह नहीं होना है, स्त्रिया नहीं. ये सात व्यसन, if they are there, even you are rooted in your great grand achievements, it will, these 6 7 things will uproot you and make you nothing. कहीं का नहीं रहा बना दे के रख देंगे ये सात चीजें. इसमें एक भी सत्यानाश करता है. इफ यू हैव मोर देन वन, देन see that. But today's day, who is teaching all this? Who is understanding all this? Who is becoming careful about this? Who is practicing this? कोई लोगों को ना पाप भीति नहीं रहा भाई. यार ये कर रहे हो, you'll go to naraka, people will insult you. Nobody is concerned about it. That's why everybody is doing papa. It's a peculiar intellection I have सबका, very sharp stood intellect, but not used to understand about consequence of what is done. If you do good, you get good. If you do bad, you get bad. ये नहीं सोच रहे. Immediately, if I get sukha, further any bad I'll do. That misusing of the intellect is happening with the narrowness. They have to be educated. You have to pray to the Lord also. ऐसे expand करो बुद्धि का. लोग जन्म से पहले मरने के बाद वाले भी समझ ले, and they must know everything depends on your karma, papa, punya. They would never do the papa, only do punya in general. So particularly for the Raja, if he does these 7 things, then others also follow it. Then अगर आप इन चीज़ों को आप मन में रखो ना, then all government, state, central, those are allowing licenses for all the drinking things, etc. They are doing basically wrong. But उससे हमको ज़्यादा revenue आता है. That's absolutely stupid justification. How can you allow it? Licensing for all these drinks and all, not allowed. Belt कहते, कुछ कहते, I don't know that. Basically it's wrong. Because the youngsters who consume them are becoming good for nothing. Their prajna, their medas, their dhi, all of them are spoiled. You are destroying your own nation. अब देखो, you are seeing from last 2 3 months, every day, one or the other place in India, somebody is caught with the drugs or all that. पिछले 7 दिन से तो हर दिन, कहीं एक दिन कलकत्ता में होता है, एक दिन बिहार में होता है, एक दिन आंध्र में होता है, एक दिन तमिलनाडु में, yesterday, एक दिन महाराष्ट्र में 5,000 या 500 किलो वाला गंजा को पकड़ा, 300 किलो पकड़ा. Piling up there, so I was surprised to see who is consuming. Unless the consumers are there, they're not producing, no? Then what's happening? The basic point understood was the parents are leaving the children alone. They are going and involving in them. Why parents are leaving children alone? Because they want their stupid privacy to use to see all the TV and nonsense. Bewakoof log. You can never leave the children private. Without informing you, they cannot go. This is the only way you can protect children. There's no other way. If you don't do, then the society can't do, because children say, मेरे बाप ने मना नहीं किया, तुम कौन होता है? My father is allowing me, and father himself is taking along with the son. अब उसका भी किस लेवल का गिर गया बोलो? You understand what the meaning of girawat in the humanity or human values? नेवर लीव चिल्ड्रन इवन फॉर कुछ भी हो जाए, दे में हेट यू, दे में फाइट विथ यू, कुछ भी हो, डोंट गिव दैट मिनिमम रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. In fact, we should not have privacy for ourselves also, because we can't trust our own mind. इन चीजों को ना छुपाना नहीं, they have to spoken loudly. Let the children also must know कि if we are all alone, we destroy ourselves. It can't be, because the mind is devil. It is coming from which Rakshasa yoni, which Pashu yoni, we don't know. It will come at the same and go back. इस तरह से 7 चीजें हो गए. नाउ अष्टौ पूर्व निमित्तानि नरस्य विनशिष्यतः. What a good shloka it is. These are the 8 things which a nara does before he gets destroyed. Means what? Because these 8 he is going to be destroyed. अष्टौ पूर्व निमित्तानि नरस्य विनशिष्यतः. सत्यानाश होने वाले नर के उससे पहले ये 8 निमित्त उनके जीवन में दिखते हैं. And what are they? Tomorrow we'll see. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you. Should be enough.